Welcome back to Open Your Eyes. We are engaging in a conversation that's all about the sustainable and inclusive Belize grant. And we have with us Mr. Denmar VR, and he is the project coordinator of SAIB, if you will. And we have Simone Bell, who is the investment specialist over at the Belize Tourism Board. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, April. Good morning, Fanny.
Well, you have some exciting news to share with us and the Belizean public, and it's all about how they can be a part of this sustainable and inclusive Belize project. Let's get your words on it.
Yes, good morning. Good morning, viewers. We are here to speak about the Sustainable and Inclusive Belize program, better known as SAIB. The Sustainable and Inclusive Belize program is an initiative by the government of Belize that is funded through the Inter-American Development Bank, the IDB. It is being executed through the Ministry of Finance by the Central Executing Unit, and it is being implemented by the Ministry of Tourism's Youth, Sports and Diaspora Relationship through the Belize Tourism Board.
What is the program about, and how can persons get involved?
Okay, the Sustainable and Inclusive Belize program is a matching grants program whereby the grantees will need to come up with a percentage as a matching grant. The main objective of the program is to improve incomes and promote sustainable livelihoods. Within that general objective, we have three specific objectives, which is one, to improve the competitiveness of the micro, small, and medium enterprises, to improve the environmental sustainability, and to improve the climate resiliency of such stakeholders in the tourism industry.
I'm curious to understand what you mean by competitiveness of MSMEs, because I feel like they are a huge part of our economic growth in Belize.
Correct. MSMEs play a key and important role in Belize, and in this case, since we're talking tourism, they play a key role. But we do believe that there is room to take their services and their products up one notch, and that's why we mean by improve their competitiveness.
Okay.
We want standards, we want service, we want to take it up a notch. For example, there are maybe businesses that simply don't have polo shirts for their employees.
Yeah.
Okay.
They might have outdated facilities. Reservation systems are being done through laptops that are 10 years old for different reasons. So this program gives an opportunity of getting free money, basically to improve the facade. News 5 here did a nice rebranding and refacade. Most businesses a touch up, improving their infrastructure, how the facilities look, says a lot. Nobody wants to go into a rundown business.
Yeah.
We see a restaurant and we see it rundown, we don't want to go eat there because we think the food is not good. So this is where we say improve the competitiveness. Competitiveness also goes, we will want to improve their financial literacy because that is key to their sustainability. Most small businesses are not sure if they are making money. They are sure that they are turning over money. But at the end of the day, when all the bills are paid, when all the suppliers are paid,
what are you left with?
Sometimes they're left with red, hoping that, oh, next week Friday we're getting another tour and more money coming in. So I always tell small businesses, are you making money or are you turning over money for somebody else? Then the question of financial literacy kicks in, because then we will, as this program is not only to assist with money, this program is going to assist them with technical assistance. Ms. Simone is going to speak about that part of it, but that is how we believe this program will assist the small businesses to go up a notch.
Let's get you in it, Simone.
All right, well, particularly for this program, we're looking at a cross-section of the tourism enterprise, and it's good timing that we followed the heels of Ms. Vasquez, because cultural enterprises can also have access to the grant under this program. We have designed, as the implementing entity, a technical capacity outreach for all of the participants who are selected for the program. So there is an application process and then a selection process. The technical component comprises a team of consultants. We have business experts that are in the field that will also be assigned to each participant. And we have also gone as far as to involve student advisors. So we use final year, and some of them are graduates from the University of Belize, who will be additional support to help people move further along in the program. So I believe it's an all-encompassing design. What we hope to achieve is that each business that participates will be able to generate what we call a sustainable tourism business plan. And this is because a lot of us as entrepreneurs have ideas but don't have streamlined focus. And we, having implemented several other projects, realized that the money without the technical capacity kind of gets lost in the system. So our core focus for the Sustainable and Inclusive Belize program is to develop the business plan and to ensure that they have the financial support. So we will be helping small businesses to generate their cash flow statements, their income statements, their balance sheets, so that they can have that idea of what Denmar was speaking about, whether they're turning around money or they're actually making a profit, because that is an interesting aspect of being a business owner. I mean, you could see money come, but when it's time to invest in the business and grow the business, you just can't find it. And it's because of these small, I wouldn't say missteps, but failing to pay attention to the details and having that guided focus that allows them to fall behind. And in elevating the standard of the tourism product, we consider all businesses to play a role, because I mean, tourism is so all-encompassing. You know, we have the artisans, we have the food vendors, we have the restaurants, we have the tour operators, we have spas, we have transport providers. So all of these people are actually eligible to apply. And our application is an online application. It's found at www.saib.bz/tourism-grants. But if you don't remember all of that, just remember www.saib.bz. We've gone digital with the application process, but if you're not avid or savvy, you can reach out to us at 67 Grant. We have people that can assist in filling out of the application form, and we find it useful because right now we are getting a very good number of applicants. We're in excess of over 100. The program has launched, I would say, about 2 weeks now. We have 2 more weeks left for the application period. The application form itself is not very complex, right? You have basic questions, and then we just ask for your passport or social security. And it's not only for formalized businesses. So if you're in the informal sector and you don't have your paperwork, part of the program allows you to formalize the business within 6 months of being approved. So we will also work with you to have your business formalized. So I think it's an excellent opportunity for small businesses. I would encourage them to apply.
So how does this initiative serve to ensure the viability and the longevity of these respective MSMEs?
Like I stated earlier, and like how Mr. Moon says, we will help especially the micro who are not fully formalized. We have been having educational stakeholders outreach countrywide, and most common things that micro businesses don't have is, for example, they have a business name.
Yeah.
It's not registered. Some of them have a business logo, a trademark, it's not registered. Some of them have expenses and incomes written in an exercise book, but it's not in a proper income statement.
Yeah.
So this is where we plan to work with them, have their business names registered, have their logos registered, ensure their participation with our consultants for them to know their business through a different lens. They will be doing their SWOT analysis, their strength of their businesses, their financials, and at the end, they will have a fully sustainable and professionally made business plan, which then the business owner will get to know their business from a different angle and say, wow, this is what business is about.
Yeah.
So we do expect, and one of the outcomes is to increase the sustainability. We do expect that these businesses continue in tourism for the long haul. Because as we know, some businesses get into tourism a couple of years and COVID comes or something comes and they can't bridge that gap.
Yeah.
And to support what Denmark is saying, there is a monitoring and evaluation component of the program. So the consultants that will be working with the individual businesses will be monitoring the implementation of the projects that they're getting the grants for. So that will at least help to ensure that what the money is supposed to be used for is used for the purpose. And we also, through the planning process, have our experts working with them to develop the ideas for the business. So we're hoping that this will be an excellent project, because the technical capacity that's behind it, in addition to the resources back from the government of Belize, should create, because I mean it should. We're implementing the project now, and that's the reason why we're embarking on several educational sessions. The commitment is always in the individual business owner. So if I want to do well for my business, then I will make that extra effort. If I don't really want to do well, then it could be lost on that business. So it's important for them to realize that this is an opportunity that doesn't come around every day. The funds you can get from $14,000 Belize up to $30,000 Belize can actually make a real difference in a small business's capacity. And that this is not money that they're borrowing, this is a grant. So if you utilize it to the best of your ability, you can really transform the product offering of Belize. And this is what we're here to advertise. This is an opportunity for small businesses to participate in the transformation of Belize's tourism product.
Beautiful. Well, I am appealing to our viewers that are watching right now. If they are interested in, being a part of this program, just head on over to www.saib.bz, and then you'll find the application and so forth on there. Or if you are not so tech savvy, you can call 67 Grant. Okay, GRANT.
Yes.
All right. Well, Denmark and Simone, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I think it's a wonderful initiative, and I do hope that you get more persons
And
involved.
501 project can apply as well.
And 501.
One thing that I need to mention before we leave is that the deadline for applications is July 18th. So there is still time for businesses who are just getting to know about this. They still have time to apply. Now, the business plan doesn't have to be ready by July 18th. They need to apply.
Okay.
Whenever they are selected, then the process of producing and working on the business plan will begin.
Can cooperatives and NGOs be a
Yes,
part of
they
this as
can.
well?
Yes.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
All right, and we want to say a big thank you to all of our other guests that stopped in and had the conversation with us. And of course, a big thank you to you, our viewers. It is July 7th. And if it is your birthday today, a happy birthday to you from all of us here at OYE and Greater Belize Media. And if you have a birthday shout out or just a question or a comment, you can drop us a line right here at oye@channel5belize.com. You can also catch our live stream on Facebook at Open Your Eyes BZ, and check out our highlights on Instagram at OYE Belize. You can also text us on our OYE number, that's 675-2555. And of course, do us a favor and join us again tomorrow on Tuesday when you open your eyes.
To start your morning right.
Be sure to keep your eyes,
Your mind and your hearts open.
and your hearts open. And of course, tomorrow is the start of our KTV The Remix Season 7. You don't
Live
want to miss
audience.
that first live show. It's going to be a good one. So thank you so much for joining us. Please have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.
Open Your Eyes was brought to you by the Belize Bank, our country, your bank, and SMART, bringing people together.